You know the script. Waking up at 5 a.m., cold showers, meditation, a calendar with time blocks colored with military precision. Your to-do list is flawless. You've optimized every minute of your day. You are the perfect picture of productivity. But when you lay your head on the pillow at night, a frightening question echoes in the silence. With so much done, why do I feel like I've gotten nowhere? You're busier than ever, but your big dreams, the ones that motivated you to start all this, seem further and further away. What if I told you that your relentless pursuit of productivity isn't the solution? Worse, what if it's the poison itself? What if I told you that the cult of productivity is secretly killing your truest, wildest ambition? In the next few minutes, we're going to unmask the biggest lie in modern self-help and give you the one tool that truly matters to build a life of purpose. Chapter 1: The Great Deception. Busy versus productive. First, we need to understand the fundamental difference between being busy and being productive. Being busy is answering emails in 1 minute. Being productive is writing the one email that will close the deal of a lifetime. Being busy is organizing your to-do list. Being productive is completing the one task on that list that actually matters. The busy person runs on a treadmill. Lots of sweat, lots of speed, zero distance covered. The productive person takes a single step in the right direction. The cult of productivity glorifies the treadmill. It sells you the idea that if you just run faster, at some point you'll magically arrive at a destination. But the truth is, speed is useless if you're heading in the wrong direction. And this is where the cult becomes dangerous, because it gets your brain addicted. Chapter 2: How hacks addict your brain and kill ambition. Your brain loves dopamine, and every little task you complete, answering an email, clearing your desk, checking an item off a list, gives you a small, delicious hit of dopamine. It's an instant reward. The cult of productivity is a machine designed to generate these little dopamine candies. It turns you into an addict for task completion. But your real ambition, the one to write a book, to build a company, to become a master of your craft, it doesn't offer candy. Ambition offers a feast, but one that takes months, maybe years to prepare. There's no instant dopamine in writing the first page of a 500-page novel. There's no instant reward in making the 100th sales call for a business that hasn't taken off yet. The work of ambition is long, uncertain, and uncomfortable. The cult of productivity teaches you to avoid this discomfort by keeping you busy with easy, rewarding tasks that give you the illusion of progress. It teaches you to trade the feast of your life for an endless stream of nutritionally worthless candy. Chapter 3: The Compass versus the Clock. The only tool that matters. Imagine you're lost in a forest. What's more valuable, a perfectly working watch or a compass that barely moves? The cult of productivity sells you more and more expensive and complex watches, apps, planners, time management techniques, all to help you move faster. But the watch only measures speed. It doesn't tell you the direction. The compass, on the other hand, is the tool of ambition. It doesn't care about speed. It only cares about north, about your true purpose. History is full of people who threw away the watch to follow the compass. Paul Gauguin was a successful stockbroker. He was productive, but his compass pointed towards art. He abandoned everything to become one of the most influential painters in history. He traded speed for direction. Now think of a more modern example: Steve Jobs. When he returned to Apple in 1997, the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. It was busy selling dozens of different products: computers, printers, scanners, peripherals. Productivity was measured by the number of projects in progress. Jobs arrived not with a better watch, but with a sharp compass. In a legendary meeting, he went to a whiteboard and drew a simple 4-square matrix: consumer, pro, desktop, and portable. He said, "This is what we need." He cut 70% of Apple's products. He stopped the busyness to focus on direction. The result? The iMac, the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad. Products that not only saved Apple, but changed the world. Jobs didn't ask, how can we make more products? He asked, what are the right products to make? That is the question of the compass, not the clock. Chapter 4. The Art of Strategic Laziness. What did the greatest geniuses in history like Einstein, Darwin, and Poincaré have in common? Long periods of apparent laziness. Einstein developed the theory of relativity while working in a patent office, with plenty of free time to daydream. They understood what the cult of productivity forgot: the importance of empty space. Your ambition isn't fueled by tasks, it's fueled by big ideas. And big ideas aren't born in crowded calendars. They're born in boredom, on aimless walks, in moments of silence where your mind has the freedom to connect dots no one else sees. In our culture, we've developed a guilt around rest. We feel that if we're not doing something every second, we're being lazy, we're failing. This is the greatest victory of the cult of productivity. It has turned the time for creative incubation into a sin. Strategic laziness isn't about doing nothing. It's about intentionally creating unstructured space for deep thought and creativity. It is the conscious rebellion against the tyranny of the to-do list. Conclusion: the 3-step ambition reset. How do you escape the cult and reignite your true ambition? Not with a new app, it's with a mindset reset. Step 1. Apply the deathbed test. Before you plan your week, ask yourself, on my last day on Earth, will I be proud of having answered more emails or of having tried to write that book? Be brutally honest. This will separate what is merely urgent from what is truly important. Step 2. Schedule empty space. Just like you schedule meetings, schedule blocks of time to do nothing. An hour-long walk without a podcast. 30 minutes looking out the window. This isn't wasted time. It's the most productive time of your week, where you allow your compass to work. Step 3. Define your one thing. Look at your big dreams. What is the one thing that, if done, would make everything else easier or unnecessary? Write it down. Put it on a post-it note in front of you. This is your compass. Everything else is just the clock. Remember, the goal of life is not to be the busiest person in the cemetery. It is to live the journey that your ambition and not your to-do list chose for you. What is the productive task that you will abandon to make space for your true ambition? Share your decision in the comments. If this video made you question the cult of productivity, leave a like and subscribe to Risk of Success. See you in the next video.